Howdy, music fans. Thanks for joining me today. I am jumping on a thread from a guy named Logan at Swellhead's Network. Go check it out. He seems like a really cool guy. I caught his thread off of Glenn Kellaway's from the Basement Channel, and he's got a great idea for a thread. And he just hit 700 subscribers. Congrats, Logan. That's really freaking cool. That's amazing, honestly. And he's celebrating with this contest thread of that. Basically, he calls it the number one fan, but what he really means is that show an album that you're the only fan of. You're the only person who likes this album. You've tried to turn other people onto it. You've recommended it. You suggested it. You told them how much you love it, and you just can't get any traction. Well, I could easily bring a wheelbarrow into my room and just start pulling CDs off the shelves into it, and all of them would be like that for me. So this wasn't hard, but I think it's right up my alley. It's a really cool idea. My whole Unsung Heroes series, that's what it's about. Um, Artists that don't get enough love. So I could have went one way with this, like all really unheard of hillbilly, modern hillbilly, old hillbilly, or string bands or old blues artists from the 20s or whatever. And there's a little of that, but I didn't do just that. I tried to mix it up a bunch, and to me, it's not just the album; it's the artist. If typically, the artists that I like, most of their albums are representative of them for the most part. They don't get too crazy windy and put an album like this out, an album like that out. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I picked the complete blind Willie Johnson. He was a reverend. He is blind. I was thinking I might do a video on blind blues guitar player someday. He's a fantastic slide player. But being a reverend, he does some religious songs, and that turns people off oftentimes. And this stuff was recorded in the late 20s, so some of it is not, the greatest quality. Some people really struggle with that. I like it, and I can muscle through it. It's for the most part, it's not really a muscle through. I actually enjoy it. I really like his recordings a lot. He's a fantastic singer, but he's got a really gravelly voice that a lot of people might not like his voice. And he's got a female backing vocalist on some of these tracks that some people might not like also. So Blind Willie Johnson, the complete Blind Willie Johnson. I believe this really is the complete Blind Willie Johnson by Roots and Blues, the Roots and Blues label. So there's one, the artist and the album. I'm guessing people would not like. Now here is another one, Split Lip Rayfield. They are a Bloodshot band. They deserve an Unsung Heroes video. I may eventually do one, and they're like modern bluegrass. They're insanely frenetic sometimes. Their tempos are incredibly fast, real punk energy with bluegrass. But they also do some more mellow country songs, and some less frenetic and speed bluegrass, speedgrass or whatever. And the bass player plays. It might even be a picture of it here. He plays the engine, no, not the engine, the gas tank of a truck is the body of his bass, and I don't know what the neck is, but it's pretty insane. There might even be just one string on it. And these guys are good. I mean, they are phenomenal musicians, good writers, sometimes a little dark, as the sad clown will tell you right there. But they're great. Split Lip Rayfield, they have 5 or 6 CDs out, and this one is one of their most tangible ones. So if you were to listen to them, this one has the most songs on it that are more just country, not crazy frenetic bluegrass. All right, next, I've showed these gals in another video recently that was a thread. But I'm going to show a different CD. The Ranch Girls and the Ragtime Wranglers. They're from Sweden, and some people might call them hillbilly bop, some people might call them country, some people might call them rockabilly. They're kind of a mix. They got a lot of mandolin going in there. Both women sing and dance on stage, and they're just fantastic. I just love them. I absolutely love them. I got a chance to meet them in Chicago when I was moving out here in 2000. I went to a festival at Fitzgerald's in Chicago and met and saw lots of great acts, and couldn't believe I got to see these gals from Sweden, because a lot of those bands I'll never see. But they're pretty upbeat, pretty rocking, and but very twangy, and I love the twang. Okay, next is a band that I have showed on here before. I've done almost, I've dedicated like a third of a video to them, or a part of a video to them, whatever. They've got, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 albums out there from Massachusetts. They're called the Stone Coyotes, and I'm showing Fire It Up, and they freaking rock. They're a family band. The mom is the singer and songwriter and plays bass. The dad plays drums, and the son plays guitar. No, I'm sorry. The mom plays guitar, the son plays bass. But the son does other things as well. There they are, is a picture of them live. I would love to see them. They'll probably never come to the West Coast. There was a time when after I got into them, where every time I checked their website, they had a new album out. Not that I check it often, maybe once a year, but they are very prolific. They do some covers. They do, I think, an Ozzy Osbourne cover. They do a Bob Dylan cover. They do I forget who else. She name drops Muddy Waters and the Ramones. But she does a good job of it, and they are just fantastic. But I don't know anybody who likes them or cares about them or anything, them or this album, and I don't know anybody that would take me up on it. But they will get an Unsung Heroes video eventually, even though I did a video on them, because I did that video before I had any real viewers, and for this part of my channel. Okay, the last one is a woman who kind of has gone off the rails into crazy land, and she's done a bunch of albums. I've met her too at a show, but her first couple albums got some play and some attention, and people liked them. But this album, I think, never went anywhere. Michelle Shock's Captain Swing, because it's kind of swingy and jazzy. I love it. It took me a while to really get onto this album, but God is a Real Estate Developer is the first song. Don't You Mess With My Little Sister is a great rocker. And I really like Michelle Shock's first 4 or 5 CDs. And I'm sad that she made some anti-gay or trans remarks. I don't remember what it was, but it was something based in religion. I don't know how religious that really is, but based in something that she got into later in life. And I don't know how old that is. That's probably 10 years old now. So I don't know where she's at now. But anyway, that turned people off to her. But I think this record turned people off to her too. I love this record. I think it's fantastic. And I still like Michelle Shock's records, the ones I have. And I think, she was a great songwriter. Anyway, Glenn, thanks for turning me on to this thread and contest. And Logan, thanks for doing it. Again, congratulations on 700 subscribers. I hope I make it there someday too. That's really cool. Good for you. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Bye.